Okay. Alright, that was a pain in the ass. Okay. Alright, we're live again. Right? Yes. Alright. There we go. Chat is fixed. Okay. Alright. Defeat Seed Thieves. Okay. Let's start over. Hello, everyone. My name is Serafi. I'm happy to meet you all. And today we are going to be playing Azteca. We are trying to get through Wizard101. I want to get back to Darkmoor. I have been playing this game off-stream a ton. You know, I just, it's not like I want you guys to experience this with me, but at the same time, I don't want to stream for like 12 hours a day, but I do want to play this game for 12 hours a day, so I can't document the whole thing. And I didn't feel like recording any of it. So that's why I don't have like any videos of it. But basically, we're in Azteca, which is a jungle world, and there are a ton of birds and dinosaurs and the evil Queen Morganthe, who is trying to destroy the entire universe, has shown up and is trying to destroy the entire universe. Basically. Okay. Alright, let's see. What a mess. Okay. Alright, is Icy back? Icy, are you back? Hey, Blade King, hello, welcome back to the stream. Sorry about the confusion. I was trying to fix my chat. My chat is now on the screen. You can now see your messages. Okay, hold on, let me see. Alright. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna yell at Kyo real quick. Alright. Welcome back, Kyo. Alright. That was a huge mess, but everything's fixed. I hope you guys enjoy the stream. We are going to... oh, right. If you're just joining, here's how this game works. You have blades, you have traps, you have auras, and you have hits. And the idea is that the opponents are super powerful and take forever to kill unless you stack a bunch of blades and traps and auras before you use a single attack. And your goal is to just kill everyone in one hit. This doesn't always work out, but that is the most efficient way to play the game. It's a turn-based card game, which is pretty fun. Otherwise, it's like an MMO like WoW. There are 7 classes. I am currently playing Death, which is a class that focuses on attacking and draining health from the opponent. So it's very good at soloing because you don't have to worry about dying because you can heal from every attack you make. And it's a middly tanky class as far as health goes.
Good job. This will help strengthen us and weaken them at the same time.
One hit sounds like Pokemon, basically.
We won't be able to open the main gate until we defeat the Shadow Queen's right hand. He lurks in the Charred Tower. He has many of my men trapped inside. Can you get into the Charred Tower, defeat the Shadow Queen's servant, and free my men?
Absolutely.
Are you
examine the charred tower, you see a powerful ward guarding the door. You know no easy way to remove it. That ward you describe sounds powerful and dangerous. We must rescue those men. Perhaps your escort, the Jaguar Shaman, knows how to unravel the ward. Ask Onyx Rainson.
Alright. We are almost to level 89. We have to hit level 100 to go back to Darkmoor.
A ward holds the door to the charred tower shut tight. These Shadow Queen's ways are devious. I should be able to untangle the ward and get you entrance. But my charm that can help me recover the charms that the Seed Deep stole. I suspect a few charms are still lost in the streets too.
Okay, let's see. These charms are in the middle of the road, which is dangerous. I don't want to get pulled into a fight. I'm more of a pixelated RPGs fan, like Fear and Hunger. I have seen, like, Fear and Hunger once. It's a game that's, like, past my time. I'm too old. I'm too old to know what Fear and Hunger is. I've seen like, a screenshot of it. I don't know anything about it. Okay, now that I picked up the charms on the street, I also have to beat thieves in battle and pick up more charms. Let's see. There's a glare. Why is there a glare? Let's get some air. Does that help? I think that helped a little bit. Three live viewers. Holy crap, we have Blade King 20, we have Kiyogami, and someone else has joined. It's a game where you flip a coin to do everything, including save your progression. That sounds awful. Why would you do that? What happens if you flip tails when you save your progression? Do you just die instead? I would like to record my history so that when I come back, I am able to continue where I left off. Well, luck wasn't on your side. Instead, you killed yourself. Okay. Alright, I got your charms. Can we move forward now? Open the ward so that I can kill this guy.
You are remarkable. I'll need a vessel to prepare the ritual to get through the ward. The fiercest sea thief has such a thing in her net. Go into the nest of Maz and Stinger and get the jar of 5 souls from her. Don't fail.
Okay, so I have to fight a boss to unlock the next boss so I can fight them. Got it. You die a lot so the game puts flavor to it, but you still save but wake up without any limbs. Interesting, okay.
Danger! Intruder! Get out! Out, I say! I'll peck your face!
I'm not, well, yeah, technically I am an intruder, but, I mean, I can explain why I'm here if you'll give me a chance. No? We're just gonna do the face pecking thing? Okay. It was either stream today or sit down while I was playing this game and watch Markiplier's Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 stream, which I'm like 45 minutes through right now. But I did want to at least, like... Why is she casting an ice spell? I did want to at least cover the end of Azteca, because I skipped so much of, like... I didn't cover the end of Avalon. I was busy. And then, I skipped through most of Azteca. I only streamed, like, I think the first 3 hours of it. So I wanted you guys to see something, but yeah. Alright, so when you fight a boss, they have a ton more health than the standard enemies. You can see the Seed Thieves only have 2,000 health, and Mazen has 14,000 health. So, in order for me to actually kill her, I am going to need to stack a bunch of these Feint Traps, which increase the damage to a single enemy by 70%. The way that blades and traps work is a single type of blade or trap does not stack, so you have to make it different somehow. And the way that we do that is by getting them from different sources. Like my pet has a blade, so that counts differently. I can also sharpen a blade, which turns it into a treasure card, and that makes it count differently. I can also make a trap potent, which is the same thing of changing it into a treasure card. And then my amulet gives me another copy of Feint, so that's another source of my trap. And all those together will allow me to deal 14,000 damage, but I have to tank forever. I have to not die while I'm stacking all this on her. Which, thankfully, these bosses don't do any damage, so it's really easy. It's really easy to do that. The bigger problem is when they shield themselves. It makes it a lot harder to kill people in one hit. This game has depth. Oh, you have no idea. You have to, like... I'm at level 88, so I'm like, what? This is the... City, Krokotopia, Marleybone, Mushu, Dragonspire, Celestia... Celestia, Zafaria, Avalon, then you have, then technically you have Azteca, but you also have Wisteria and Grizzleheim before this, and Aquila. So I think this is the 11th world. So by the time you get to Azteca, you have usually spent close to 100 hours playing. You pick up basically everything you need to know within the first 4 worlds. There we go.
Take your jar of 5 suns and leave me in peace.
Yes, ma'am.
Terrific work. You got the jar of 5 suns from Mazen Stingerby with hardly a scratch. I mixed up a potent wash that would cleanse away the... Here is some wash from the jar. Use it to open the...
The wash that Onyx Rainsun made smells crisp, sweet, sharp, and has a citrus note.
Oh, that's so... I'm so, I can smell it now. Lemon water. It's, the game has made it so vibrant for me. Okay, so we are level 89. We just leveled up. which is great. One more level and we can go to not Tartarus, Atlantis.
Completely wipes away the protective wall.
Oh, there's a pyromancer here. Interesting.
Smells pretty.
Sounds interesting. I should try it. Well, I mean, if you're willing to pay for it.
Shadow Queen said to keep an eye out for you. She said whoever defeats you can keep one of your eyes for good luck.
Ooh. Fighting for my eyes, am I? Well, I'll have to do that then. Alright, so since I'm playing with a player, I don't have to kill everything. She can do some of the fighting herself. So this rando is a pyromancer. Pyromancy is the second most damaging class in the game. They do a lot more damage than Death does. But they... most of their damage is done over time. They do damage at like burn over 3 turns or 4 turns. Dots. Yes, they are dots. The other classes are Storm, which Storm is my main class, and Storm is like the most damaging school. They do a ton of damage, an absolutely absurd amount of damage, but they have the lowest accuracy and the lowest health to make up for it. Then there's Fire. Myth is the third most damaging class, and they also have the ability to break shields before they hit, which is really good, because shields are like the main way that monsters can survive hits. So a lot of times a myth will actually do more damage than a storm or a fire because they removed a shield before they struck. And then there's Death, there's Life. Life is able to heal themselves and other people, which is really useful. They have the highest accuracy as well, but they do the lowest damage. Then there's Ice. Ice is the tank class. They have the most health by far. It's not even close. And they also have the most armor. They have the ability to create armor, which lets them take damage beyond their maximum health. They have a little bit of healing. And then they are able to they have a pretty low accuracy and the wait, what do you mean free more guards? They're all free. This one? Oh. And then what's the last class? Balance. Balance is like a class that has no strengths or weaknesses. Like no one except balance. Or balance resists itself, but no one is weak to balance. And balance is like a support class. They have the ability to blade other people, which is really good. And then they have other traps as well. But no. Oh, I don't have to talk to the bird. I have to talk to the jaguar. Why do I have to talk to the jaguar? What does the jaguar care? Hey, I was successful in this thing that the bird told me to do.
Ha! It sounds like a decisive victory for our side. Tell Chauncey Cook
Great, thanks.
Assuming his men haven't told him about your exploits already.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna go talk to the bird. I don't know why. Okay.
I heard the story, how you defeated the shadow creature soundly. Thank you for freeing my men.
You're welcome. Drinks all around.
With the Shadow Queen's servant gone, we can burn away the webs holding the main gate shut. Collect a torch from one of the night tech. The one you are chasing, Yakate Farwalker, fled into Cloudburst Forest. Open.
Hello, outsider. Your reputation? Her name is Kathleen Wilder, and she is a writer of romantic stories. Like you, she is an outsider to Azteca. She also likes to get into trouble. Lots of trouble. Last I saw her, she was obsessed with the legendary treasure, El Yalota. She said she had found and copied a rare treasure. Kathleen Wilder has a small ground nest she was taking. And you searching for clues and you find her whereabouts.
So there's a British woman wandering around writing romance novels and looking for treasure. Okay. Oh, I see what they're talking about. There are webs holding the main gate shut. Yeah, okay. Cool, yeah, let's get rid of those. Second blade. The like regular enemies are really easy to deal with. You just kind of make sure that you. I mean, the bigger problem with the regular enemies is that I have to actually wait to get enough mana to cast a spell. I guess I haven't explained that yet. So there are little circles by my feet, and I start with 3 or 4 of them. And every turn I gain 2 more. And then when I have enough mana, I can cast a spell. My blades cost 0 pips. I failed to collect a torch. That's annoying. Usually the drop rate is a lot higher. Okay. Well, fight again. Hold on. I can show you what pips look like this time. Alright, so hold on. There we go. So you can see right here. So I have a yellow pip and a skull pip. That's a total of 4 mana. And my scarecrow costs 7. My Avenging Fossil costs 10, but I only use that in boss fights. So my Scarecrow needs 2 turns to charge up, and while I'm waiting, I just blade myself twice. Alright. Let's take him now. Did we fizzle? So the accuracy of my death spells is 85%. Oh, we did not fizzle. They were going first. Okay. The accuracy of my death spells is 85%, which means that sometimes they just don't work. And you can see there, I used 2 of the same blade without sharpening one of them. So the second blade just kind of hangs around to buff my next spell. It doesn't stack. Okay. What do you mean? Oh my god, I didn't collect a torch again? Alright, screw this. I'm gonna go find this British woman real quick.
We see pages of an unfinished novel strewn about the cottage. On the back of one of the pages is a crude sketch. It's a map of Zalton Dock and the nearby forest. There's a clearing. Could this be where young Miss Wilder has gone?
It's just 15% to miss. How unlucky can you be? Oh, in the beginning of the game, you fizzle a lot. But actually, I have 6% accuracy from my gear. So, because I have 6% accuracy from my gear, my accuracy on death spells is 91%, which makes it a lot more tolerable.
Follow the map. Help! I'm I'm being held prisoner. Get me out of here. Maybe you should check out the clearing.
I'm being held prisoner? Okay, well, I mean... let's find her. The British in this game are depicted as dogs.
This pretty woman tells such pretty tales. I like her. You cannot have her. How will you die, magician? Slow like a snail, or fast like a shooting star?
Kathleen Wilder. That's gotta be like... They love to make, like, puns on real-world people or historical people's names. So I assume Kathleen Wilder is, like, close to the name of some real British woman who explored, like, South America. What are you laughing at? Do you think I'm joking? No. Marleybone is literally Britain. Like they like, just like how Azteca is South America, there are like British parallels as well. For some reason, only wizards are humans. Let's see, what worlds besides Wizard City have humans in them? Dragonspire, which is another wizard academy. Wisteria has a human headmistress, and that's basically it. This guy has 14,000 health. Okay. Do the dogs use knives? Okay, so hold on. Let me correct myself, I guess. I say the British are dogs. Actually, when you are in Marleybone, so any time you encounter a Marleybonian outside of Marleybone, they are always dogs. But when you are inside the actual world, then there are also cats and rats, and the cats and rats are like enemies. And so yes, there are knife wielding cats in Marleybone. I have videos of my old Wizard101 playthrough on the channel, which was like 55 episodes long, and I went through the entirety of Marleybone. Everything in Marleybone has been recorded, so if you're interested, you can go back and watch that. Let's see. Alright, we'll go ahead and use Virulence here. We need to wait one more turn to have 10 pips. Alright, we take a little bit of damage. You can see there's like a... They hit me with a fire spell, so there was like a dot surrounding me, and I was taking damage every turn. I forgot to mention that. Okay. Avenging Fossil time. So we kill the one guy, we put the dot on the other guy, he takes... I think that's a little bit less than half of his maximum health, so we'll need all 3 turns to die. No, he's gonna die this turn. Okay, that's good. Well played.
Farewell, Kathleen Wilder. I shall cherish our short time together.
Phew, that was a close one. Thanks for rescuing me.
You see?
Solo Stoneheart told me he knew where to find a priceless emerald treasure called El Yolotl. With it, I could start a new life. But Solo just wanted to make me write a novel starring him as the hero. As if. Now that you've freed me, I'll just have to redouble my efforts to find that gemstone. Maybe we'll meet again.
What? No. You got kidnapped. Go home. Leave. Oh my god. Getting Marleybonians to understand that their ceaseless interference in other people's worlds only causes problems is just impossible. They are the most unself-aware people. Your first video is about speedroids. You, my man, just became my favorite Yugi tuber. Yeah, speedroids is one of my favorite archetypes. It's, I think, my 3rd favorite. 3rd or 2nd. Alright, give me the torch. This will be the 6th... This will be the 5th and 6th Night Weaver I kill. What's your number 1 favorite archetype? Let's take a look. So my real-world deck contains Kashtira Theosis, Pressured Planet Ratesoth, Kashtira Unicorn, Kashtira Riseheart, Kashtira Ogre, Kashtira Birth, Tearlaments Kashtira, Kashtira Big Bang, Kashtira Preparations, Scareclaw Kashtira, and, of course, my lovely playset of Kashtira Fenrir. And then I also have in my extra deck 3 copies of Kashtira Shangri-Ira. I still didn't get a torch. Oh my god, I'm so tilted. 8? I have to fight 8 of these things? Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay, let's see. Also, am I a Yu-Gi-Tuber? Do you consider Yu-Gi-Tubers to be people that, like... I mean, I do primarily cover Yu-Gi-Oh! Content, but I definitely cover a lot more than that as well. So does that still make me a Yu-Gi-Tuber? I don't know. Alright, give me the torch. Good. Alright.
You touch the night terror's torch to the thick webs. They flare up like dry kindling. The heat and acrid smell are so intense, they force you to shy away for a moment as the gate unlocks.
Kashtira all the way. I use them as interruptions, bait, and synchrons. Yeah, Kashtira are fantastic for baiting. They are a very fun deck to play in the TCG because Fenrir, Unicorn, and Rate Soth are all at 3. A lot more fun than Masterful, sadly. But I do have some TCG streams you can catch.
The forest paths are no longer safe, as the Shadow Queen's forces prowl here unchallenged. We've heard whispered songs from Alto village that the Shadow Queen's forces have invaded the canopy. She's after our king, but I don't know why her forces patrol the forest floor. Surely they must have some other purpose than simply to cause chaos. Can you defeat some splinter wings and see if they'll... Magician, I have several of our young... What?
You play Yu-Gi-Oh! In some interesting games I never thought they would see the light of day again, and that's all that matters to me. Interesting games that you never thought would see the light of day again? Like what? I have an Inscription stream. If you've ever heard of Inscription, I streamed the entirety of Inscription a couple of years ago, and then I played it more recently again for Halloween and League. I do play League. That's true. Did you enjoy the Tank Sona gameplay? Have I awoken you to Tank Sona? League most importantly? Oh, okay.
Please rescue Scoutmaster Tohil. He went into a nearby clearing to see if it was safe for us and has not returned.
Yep. I'll save you, Storm. That's Ra. That's not good. Hello, Ra. The gods in this game are depicted as giant birds of prey. Zeus is an eagle. Ra. There's Ra. There's Poseidon. There's Hades. There's Ares. There's Apollo. They call Apollo a pollo, because pollo, of course, means chicken. I feel like trying Tank Sona. Nice. Don't let your dreams be memes. Supports are given. This is the thing. This is the thing that people fail to understand about League. So here's the thing about League. Supports are very weird because they have to be strong enough to protect carries, and carries are forced to be weak so that they rely on scaling. So carries have a very weak kit, including their base ratios and things like that, in order to make sure that they have to hyperscale. And then supports are designed to protect carries. And because supports are designed to protect characters that are weak against other characters that are strong, their kits are over-tuned on purpose. And additionally, to make sure that supports themselves are not a problem, even though they will theoretically be gaining as much gold as the carry who is being fed, then supports also have very low scaling. So they tried a while ago to force supports to build AP by tying a lot of their support abilities to scaling, and for the most part they have walked almost all of that back. Lulu's slow used to scale based on her AP, and they realized that was an awful idea. The only character who has not had that walk back is Nami, and Nami is 100% like a character that you would stack a ton of AP on and be rewarded for. But Sona, Soraka, Lulu, all the old supports have really high base numbers and really low scaling. So it is best to build all of them as tanks, including Soraka, even though Soraka actually gets punished for building tank because they tied the cost of her heal to her health. They did that to discourage people from playing tanks, but simply the response to that is just to not heal as much as you were before. I will become both a support and carry with Senna. Oh, that's right. You like to play carry supports like Senna and Pike. I understand that. And there are some characters that are designed to do that, but there are very few. And you have to get really ahead with Senna and Pike to make up for the fact that their kits are not particularly good. Pike's kit is really good in lane. It's really bad outside of lane. I have still not played Rel yet. I probably should play Rel at some point. The only hyper carries I know how to play are Master Yi, Trundle, and Shyvana. Basically the jungle hyper carries. I know how to play them all very well because I had to. Sometimes your team is just bad, and so you get tilted and you say, "Fine, I'm just going to sit in the jungle and farm for 10 hours," and then you come out and you're just unkillable. That's it. That is Master Yi, Trundle, and Shyvana. And a lot of people sleep on Trundle for some reason. They don't necessarily think of him as a hyper carry, even though if you get a Trundle fed, he is literally just going to stand there and tank everything you do, which is really, really funny. He's like a... Trundle is basically like a really slow Tryndamere. And I think that's why a lot of people don't like him, because he's basically Tryndamere that's slow, and you could just play Tryndamere instead. But I prefer him. A fed Yi is terrifying. Yeah, you should see me play Yi. It's disgusting. The funny thing is that Yi just keeps getting better. Every time a new champion is released, they stick with new champions. They stick slows on everything. They're just we need to handle all of the kiting that happens in the game, so we just make everything have a slow, whether it's super quick or minor, just long enough to give people a chance to either catch up or get away. They just stack slows on everything, And Master Yi is just like, can't be slowed, can't be slowed, can't be slowed, can't be slowed. And you just kill people. It's great. I don't have any blades here, so I'm only going to get to blade once. So I'm going to make sure you can discard cards if you want to, and if you discard cards, you can no longer draw them. But every turn you will draw until your hand is full. So I'm going to discard some cards, and I'm going to make sure that I have a very good chance of drawing a blade next turn, so that I can sharpen it with this sharpen and give myself 45% bonus damage, which should be enough by itself to kill these guys. Oh, you might be thinking, well, these numbers don't add up. You only have 865 damage on the Scarecrow. How are you, how are you killing these guys with just a little bit of bonus damage? That is because I am also critically striking, and when I crit, I deal double damage. And my ability to crit is entirely based on my gear. And my gear is so high level that, like, I always crit, basically. You'll see right here. So I cast the spell, the animation plays, then before the damage is dealt, it says critical, there's this little, like, aura that shows up around me, and then the damage is doubled. You gain the ability to start critting around level 50.
You may have stopped me, but one of us will find Lady Zinzin before you do. She can't hide down here forever.
Alright, and then we'll also go in here, because we're right here. This is where the youngling's teacher went.
What manner of beast is this? Come to disturb us in these twilight hours.
This is surprising. How long have I been streaming? Almost an hour. I've been streaming almost an hour, and I have not ran into a single death boss yet, which is really nice. I'm sick of fighting deaths, but it means that I haven't had to use any prisms so far, which is just like it's easy for me to notice because I have to stop and physically change my deck to put prisms inside of it. So when I go a long time without fighting any bosses, it makes me aware of it. So you have to use prisms to change the type of your spell when you fight enemies that are the same type as you. Every death enemy I run into has 80% death resistance. So I can't possibly kill them with a death hit unless I change the type. So I have a prism spell that costs 0 pips but takes my turn, and it's a trap that makes the next hit that I do against that enemy change from death to life damage. And death enemies take 80% less damage from death, but they will usually take up to 20% more damage from life, which means that I get even more damage for my trouble, which is nice. Enemies are immune to their own element, pretty much. They're not quite immune, but 80% resistance is a lot of resistance. For example, if I was going to deal 2,000 damage to a boss, 80% resistance takes 1,600 off of that, and I would only deal 400 damage instead. That's the amount of damage that we're talking about resisting, just from your and that's every hit. So it's not like a shield that I can pull away. It's not like it's not like a weakness charm on me. It is literally just because they are death, they take less damage from death spells. So that's another thing that's similar to Pokemon. Although in Pokemon, I think it's only 50%. Alright, we got blades, we got traps, we got 10 pips. Let's go. So we're still looking for Morganthe here. The Shadow... They keep calling her the Shadow Queen in this area. $20,000. Then he takes 1,005. Alright, so we're going to cast a Fate here so that the damage that he takes goes up from 1,005 to at least 1,200 so that he'll just die from it. Nice. Alright, where's this guy?
Ah, should have left that scoutmaster where we found him. I shot the way out to the forest, but ended up trapped in this clearing. Are the younglings safe? Good work. I'll head home and check on them there. Thank you for your help.
Okay. Both quests cleared. Now we go back to the quest giver. Heal, heal. Hey, Chansko, what's up?
They are searching for Lady Sensen 7-star? Those foul wings! Princess Sensen is the king's granddaughter. There is little we can do before Xibalba's wrath, but cling together as a people. You have done us a great service this day. Lady Sensen must be hiding down here to keep out of the Shadow Queen's clutches. If they caught her, King Nessa would break. We must find Lady Sensen before the Shadow Servants can. Search for any evidence of Lady Sensen's trail you can find.
If you're wondering what Xibalba is, when we're in the main area, there is a... Can I see it from here? Hold on, let me see if I can... If they design this area correctly, then you should be able to see Xibalba from everywhere. No, there's a bunch of canopies. There's a giant meteor coming to strike this world, which is how... That's how Morganthe came here. She was able to ride the meteor to get here. Basically, everything that I'm doing right now has no meaning or purpose, because all of these people are going to die anyway.
This ground, you find some feathers and a few sparkling rings. Could be evidence of the princess. A trail leads off into a nearby clearing.
Okay.
How could you have lost that songbird, Lady Sensen? It wasn't me that first found her. It was you. I got her up in the sky. You barely scratched her, so she got away from me. Never mind. We have a scepter and cloak and a handful of feathers. You can use that to convince King Nessa she is a prisoner. You will have no choice but to believe us. Wait, what was that noise? The wizard!
2 bosses? Ugh. Okay. This is gonna be hard. Both of them have 17,000 health. Okay, that's a lot. Alright. Well, then. Let's just save ourselves. Nigerundayo, Serafi. What is Nigerundayo? Alright. Well, Kyo, while I am trying to kill 2 bosses at the same time, what did you think about the ban list? Oh, there's a plant growing out of your avatar's head. It's a cat with a little, like, seed bulb. It looks like a Yummy, so I guess it's a Yummy that's also a plant, so you're playing, like, Sun Avalon Yummy. I mean, Lokai is level 1, so you can normal summon Lokai and then link it into Yummy Snatchy, so that makes sense. Did I just come up with the new meta by looking at your avatar? Oh no, that boss has... I was not paying attention. That boss now has 800 shields. I had this before Yummy became a thing. Yummy is based on me. Fair. Fair and true. Alright, so I have to be careful here. Since this guy has a shield and is also a boss, I can't just, like, waste everything on one hit. So I'm going to put 2 blades here. I'm going to hold another blade back. And then I'm going to, I'm going to put a trap here. Okay, I have enough damage to kill the Shimazan, so I'm just going to pass for right here, and then I'm going to, here's the Wraith. Wraith is going to drain health, but I haven't done any damage to them yet, so that's okay. Ooh, I'm down to 1200, though. I think the ban list is quite good. I was hoping for any salad card to get unlimited from 1, though. And they'll probably do that when they're ready to, like, release more salad cards. Circle is just as fine, though. Yeah, I like that Circle is unlimited. Oh my god, I didn't get a power pip this turn. I'm at 9 pips instead of 10. Zahn has 12 mana, and I have 1200 health. Do I have enough damage to kill him? He's a life enemy. Okay, I'm going for it. I can't risk dying. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna drain. Alright, he takes 50% less damage on his side. We did kill the boss. We did kill the first boss. Let's go. Full health, shield gone. Now we can focus on Bird Brain. Bring it. Alright. 11,000. That's a lot. That's a lot of damage to do without any feints. Alright, so what we're going to do here to make sure that we can kill him, we're going to wait until we have 14 pips. So we can cast Virulence, and then we can go directly from the Avenging Fossil into a Scarecrow, and still have the aura damage, increase the damage of both spells. Okay, we are... Alright. Now, Virulence now. We're about to hit max pips. There's another Wraith. He's got 1 blade. Oh, he crit. That's not good. And there's a trap. Oh my god, how much health is he going to steal from me? 400. Ugh. That's not great. Alright, how much damage do I have to deal? 11,600. Alright, let's start with the Avenging Fossil. I don't have to do all the damage at once. I have 3 turns to debuff him too. Let's go. Wham! 4,000. Okay, okay. 4,000's a lot. How much is he taking every turn? 500. So that's 15. That's 5,500. That's only half the damage I need to deal, and I'm definitely not going to deal. Oh my gosh! I didn't get him. I did not get him. Oh my gosh! All right, we have to flee. Freaking shields, man! And I have to restart. Okay. 2 bosses. How do you deal with 2 bosses? Alright, I'm going to focus on the balance, because the life one... The life one takes bonus damage from all my attacks because they're life. So I'm much more likely to kill the life one with, without any traps. So I'm thinking I put 2 traps, two feints on the bird. And maybe 1 on the life, and then I scarecrow. I think that's probably the best plan. Hey Serafi, hello Flippy. Welcome to the stream. We are playing some Wizard101. Currently in Azteca. There's a potent trap, that's nice. Okay, we'll stick that on the balance. We're fighting 2 bosses at the same time. They have 17,000 health each, which is a lot. Okay, how much? Alright, I bet 2,000. He's got a death auto attack. Okay. Oh no, it's a balance auto attack. Why was there a death animation? Okay. Did anyone find out why live chat was broken yesterday? I don't work for YouTube. I don't know. Let's see. I feel bad for Icy. I had to go to Twitch to watch his stream because he couldn't hear me when I was typing on YouTube. Thankfully, by the time I decided to stream, which was like at midnight, the chat feature was already fixed. So everyone who came to my stream was able to chat. Alright, we're down to just 1,100. Alright, I'm gonna blade now. Down to just 855. Okay, they get to attack first. That's 8 pips and 6 pips. That's quite a bit. Alright, we're gonna have to scarecrow now. We can't wait any longer. Okay, he's not using all of his pips here. He does crit, and he has a blade. 500 damage. Poison, okay. That shouldn't kill me in 1 hit. Yep, I'm down to just 200 health. I'm really low, but now I can heal. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Oh my god, after all of that! No, I'm gonna die to the dot! Ah. I lost to the 85% chat. Ah. Alright, let me go first. Let me go. Stop. I'm up against two bosses. Give me priority. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's stupid. Okay. Alright. I know it was broken before he started because some people I watched canceled their streams. Yeah, it was definitely broken before he started because I was at his stream from the start and he could not hear me. So what do you think about the ban list, Flippy? Do you still play Duel Links? Give ourselves a 45% buff. We have to do a lot of preparation to deal 17,000 damage to 2 characters. That's way too much. Especially when they have different resistances. Alright, let's see. Okay. There's a Colossal. We're going to put that on the Scarecrow. Alright, we'll use the regular feint on Shemazin. Shemazin takes more damage because Shemazin is a life boss. Okay. They have a lot of pips. So I'm going to take some serious damage here, but I think I should be okay. Alright, we're going to Blade again. Mostly dual rooms. I appreciate the salad unhit. Cool. I hope you enjoy the salad. Salamangreat is fun. Do you know about all the new Salamangreat cards that aren't in Duel Links, or are you just a Duel Links salad enjoyer? Alright, Forest Lord, no big deal. We took 820 damage. Chimera is probably going to be about 1,200. Nope, we resisted more. 240, 240, and 240. That's 720. I was expecting it to be 400 each hit, so it being 240 each hit's pretty good. There's our Potent Trap. So we give the bird another feint. Nope, I don't. Okay. There's a fantastic Link 3 that salads are missing called Promethean Princess Bestower of Flames, which is... It's a Link 3 that can revive a fire monster from your graveyard, and then after you link her off while she's in the graveyard, if your opponent summons a monster, you can banish her from your graveyard and destroy one fire monster you control and one monster your opponent controls, so that you can just pop a card on their field from the graveyard. It's really good. Do I have enough damage to kill them both? How much pips do they? I have 1,500 health, and only one of them has pips, and I have a dot. I am going first. I'm gonna Blade one more time before I hit. Let's see what he does. Okay. Alright, his aura is gone. I still have half my health. I'm gonna be greedy here. This is probably not smart, but I don't think I'm gonna die. Since I'm going first, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna die. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to Virulence to give myself 25% extra damage. This does increase the amount of damage I take from a life enemy by 10%. We will see what he does. Centaur is a pretty good hit. He has a life blade, so I'm going to take 10% bonus damage from his, from my own spell, and then 35% bonus damage from his blade. It's a crit, so that's doubled. How much is this? 780. We would definitely be dead if the death boss had any pip, or sorry, if the balance boss had any pips, but he doesn't, so we're good. Take 96. We crush. We heal. We win. Critical. 45, 35, 35, 70, 80, 75. Boost. Delicious. And that is how you take care of business.
The Shadow Queen will not like this one bit.
You collect all of the Lady Zinzin's trappings that the bad guys were holding. No other sign of the princess, though.
Oh, that was a rough fight. Why is my stream paused? There we go. Ah. Well, now that gimmick puppets are coming to the game, Haphazard Prism, you could get yourself an FTK deck to FTK people in duel rooms. Oh, we can go to Cloudburst Forest now? Okay, that's good. Where are we right now? Oh, this is still Cloudburst Forest. Have we not been to Alto Alto yet? We haven't been to Alto Alto yet, okay. Right, Alto Alto is the actual village, okay.
To Alto Alto, there is no easy path for those of us who don't have wings. There is an ancient path to Alto Alto, which takes you up by way of the Eternal Falls. I will help you with the ritual. First, try back some of the... You need the pulp of the prickly pear cactus.
Oh god, Duel Links gave me Giant Grinder in the Dream Packs the other day. It's a sign. Yes, you must embrace your roots and FTK. As a Neo Serafi fan, you must FTK everyone, including me. Alright, where is the... There's the flower. Where's the UFO? I probably sound like a psychopath to anyone who has not played this game. They're just like, why is he randomly talking about UFOs? Nothing that was just said has anything to do with UFOs. Where is the UFO? It's not behind the waterfall. It's not over here. Why am I having so much trouble with the Zeke quest in this world? I don't understand. I was having trouble in Avalon too. Weird. Alright, whatever. We have to fight these guys? Sure. Storm guys? We have to beat 3 of them? Okay. Azteca Best World. Hey, Ground Lord, welcome to the stream. Where's the UFO in Cloudburst Forest? I can't find it. I think my favorite world's probably Aquila. I enjoy Aquila. Aquila's I like Greek myths. And you can't really get annoyed because there's no like endless grinding, and there's not a single quest that you get in Aquila that forces you to go back to Marleybone, which I'm pretty sure not any other world can claim. We blade up. Alright. We eat. Alright, that's 4. Alright, now defeat poison water flower. Okay.
Intrude on me. I see doom for my people. And yours. Let me hasten your end.
Alright, let's see here. Oh damn, you make a fair point. Not associated with Marley Ball at all is a huge mark in Aquila's favor. There you go. The Cloudburst UFO is next to the temple on the east side. Next to the temple. You might not have access to it yet. I mean, I'm basically done with Cloudburst. I'm about to go to Alta, so I'll check. Alright, we blade. Oh wait. Oh, I'm fighting a boss. Oh, I was like on autopilot. I forgot that I was fighting a boss. Oops. Alright, well, we tickled the boss. I discarded a feint. Oh no. I only have one feint left. Okay. We block. Only 100 damage. Okay, I mean, hey. I will take my Fate Trap being consumed to deal 100 damage. Need to keep waiting. Wow, we missed 2 pips in a row. That's unfortunate. Thankfully, this boss does no damage. Okay, now we're at 8. All right, we can virulence now. Okay, she cast the elemental shield. At least she didn't cast the spirit shield. Avenging! Avenge me! Oh no. Not Leviathan! My blade! Ah! Why does she have Leviathan as a balance wizard? Or no. No, she's a storm wizard. Why does she have elemental shield as a storm wizard? Alright, no blade, just one feint. I don't know that I'll be able to deal 5,000 damage with just a feint. Maybe. $7,000. Okay, pretty good.
Take what you must, but know that you only quicken your own demise.
Alright, we have picked the cactus. I don't think there's a Zoltan stone in this area. There's not, okay.
Well done. I'm glad Poison Waterflower's dark omens did not put you off your game. You'll need to defeat more of the evil winds, the Tewano spirits, to reach the second cave. The cave is home to a hungry caiman. You'll have to drop the pulp of the prickly pear cactus onto the open. It will release an emblem leaf.
Oh, this temple up here? Right, right. I don't have a bridge yet. Okay, okay, so the UFO is over there. Got it. Not that one? Which temple is it then? Because this is the end of Cloudburst Forest. Hold on, I'll pull up my map. It's the temple by the right edge on the map. Can I pull up my map in battle? No. Alright, 1 second. Let's see. Does M not pull up the map? What pulls up the map? Yeah, M pulls up the map. Okay. That temple over there. Okay, hold on. I'm pretty sure I've been that way. Oh, I unmuted. I unmuted myself. That's why the M did not pull up the map, because when I pressed M, I was like, it went to YouTube and unmuted it. I see. Okay. Ah. What the heck? I didn't even know this wasn't. What? Where else do I? Okay, hold on. Am I missing a side quest?
Hello again, outsider. I was curious if you might be able to assist me. As you know, we are waiting to leave the village until our eggs have hatched. Would you like to see them? They are very cute. They are in the hatchery nest near the Hall of Doom. Tell me what you think.
You want me to look at cute eggs? Sure. Surely there will be nothing for me to battle inside of a hatchery of cute eggs.
Did I just leave the door unlocked? Oh, I am in so much trouble.
That's the wrong spot. This one right here, okay.
Oh no, you noticed that one of the eggs is missing. You see a trail of zombie drool.
Zombie drool! No! The hungry dead, they've come here!
Aren't they just cute? What? Someone poached one of our precious eggs? This is terrible. You think it was those rotting thunderhorn zombies? Calamity! Those hungry dead came from the cenote mines. Please go into the depths and see if you can find a little egg.
That's a pretty far way to travel just because you're hungry. Okay. I think they scrambled the egg, actually. Don't... That's a little baby, okay? We're not... They're not actually eggs. They're living creatures. It's not like a chicken egg. These are sentient birds. We're gonna save the egg. Vile thunderhorn zombies, give me the egg! There we go. Excellent.
Oh, hey, a stinky piggle took it down into the tombs.
A Piggle? I haven't seen Piggles on, like, any world for a long time. It's a zombie Piggle. Huascar Bentwing's Mine. Is this a Piggle boss?
It's breakfast time and this egg is almost scrambled! Minions! Dice up to make this shit an egg into my omelet!
How dare you, Huascar Bentwing! I will defeat your minions and then I will take that egg back. Grim Calica, 3,870 health. That's not a lot. That's not bad, actually. But they're just regular guys, so we're good. It's blade time. I told you they were scrambling it instead of poaching it. No! No! They haven't done it yet, though. They will. They're going to, but we're going to stop them. There will be no murder in this game. The child murder does not happen. We are a wholesome, big Chungus kids game. Okay, let's see. Let's virulence real quick. No. I will in fact not.
Ooh, the avian egg is still intact. You better get this back to the hatchery at once.
Let's see. See. Alright, we put the egg back. It is not breakfast, it is a little baby avian. There we go. Alright, now. Okay, so the original point of the quest was for me to tell him what I think. So I should have an option to tell him the egg is cute.
Ah, thank you, outsider. I'm glad that was over so easy.
No. Don't say over easy! Oh no! No. There are no children being killed. Stop this.
Outsider, thank goodness. An ancient alien artifact was lost. The hungry dead took the fabled jeweled beak of Zam Toucans. You will find the Thunderhorn zombie shambling about near the tombs. Please retrieve the jeweled beak of Zam Toucans.
Wait, why did I have to go all the way to Sinnoh to find zombies? There's zombies right here. You're telling me that these zombies weren't the ones that stole the egg? Okay. Let's see. Alright, now we kill them. We get back our artifacts so we can get back to the main quest.
Thank you. Zam Toucans followed this nose to fame and glory, and I am glad to have it back to inspire my youth.
He followed the nose, wherever it goes. That Zam Toucans. Alright, well now that we know that there's no more side quests. I heard he was a real Fruit Loop. Thank you, Crowdlord. Let's see. How long have I been streaming? Let's see. 99 minutes. Feels like longer, to be honest. Probably because I had to cancel the stream and restart it. Blade. we eat. Alright, now we can go to the Hungry Kaimon Cave, which is over here, I guess. There he is.
Welcome to my jaws.
Hello, Hungry K-Man. You're a life boss? Interesting. Alright, well, it's lunchtime. I was hoping that I would be done with Azteca already, but I'm going to go ahead and call it for right now, and I'll pick up a stream later.